Here's the play!
Oh, boy, low snap. Spurrier's got it. Just get on the ground, Spurrier. They're going to stop it. So, yep, there's a flag, and we're going to get to do that one again. Guy just shoved, actually hit Spurrier. I didn't see which number it was. They already had him wrapped up. The whistle had blown, and there was a shove slash punch. It was just a shove, but kind of just a hit to the shoulder, and Spurrier was a little upset about that. But it definitely was way late.
He got the call.
Yes, he did.
You often wonder if that has any influence on the refs when the players look at them and stick their hands out like,
what are you doing? Are you going to make a call here? That was ridiculous. It looks like both teams are having some issues controlling their temper a little bit.
Yeah, it's getting heated.
Hello, football fans. Ryan here. I have a question to ask you. Wait, I have two questions to ask you. No. Among my 3 questions are...
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Yes. Before I ask you my 2 questions, I mean my 3 questions, I want to answer your question. And the answer is yes. I made this video just to show you this white hat's unsportsmanlike conduct signal. It is awesome. It's the best signal I've ever seen. I just worry he's going to fly away. If you flap an unsportsmanlike conduct signal in a game, please send me the video and I'll send you a Play the Change t-shirt. This signal is that amazing. It also leads me to my first question. Is this an old version of the signal? Is this how white hats used to signal unsportsmanlike conduct? Or is this a regional signal? If you have any ideas as to the origin behind the flap, please let us know in the comments section below. It appears in this play the white hat throws a flag for R bumping K. In a play from earlier in the game, it looks like the umpire throws a flag on the ball carrier for purposely hitting the tackler with his foot as the players peel off the pile. It's hard to tell if these were the actions that drew the flag as we don't have audio. Maybe one of the players said something they shouldn't have said. But let's assume, for the sake of our discussion, the flags for unsportsmanlike conduct were for one player touching another player in a manner they weren't supposed to. This leads us to our second question. When you have contact, when you have a push or a bump or something like that, you have a personal foul, not an unsportsmanlike conduct. This is how I read the rulebook and how my association teaches it. How do you view it? Is contact always a personal foul and stuff like taunting, spiking the ball, questioning an official's call always an unsportsmanlike conduct foul? There is the exception of throwing a punch that doesn't land. That would be a personal foul and a disqualification. Please put your answer in the comments section below. I think officials sometimes see a player act in an unsportsmanlike manner and call it unsportsmanlike conduct, when in fact the rulebook says it's a personal foul. It's a big difference as a player can commit an unlimited number of personal fouls, at least in theory, while a player can only commit 2 unsportsmanlike fouls before being ejected. Don't forget, it's perfectly legal for a player to do a silly walk. Now, in a vacuum, flagging this little bump seems a little harsh. I'm sure this player, who's not little at all, gets hit harder when chest bumping a teammate. I would probably just tell the offended player, "You're fine, go to your sidelines." This play, however, was not in a vacuum. This was a highly contested game with a lot of fouls, especially dead ball fouls. At one point, the white hat sent teams to their sidelines and warned both coaches to calm their players or else. At least that's what I think the white hat did. At least that's what I want to believe is happening. Again, no audio, so it's hard to know for sure. I might think the foul from the play that started this video is a little soft, but this crew may have been calling it tight to maintain control. I don't know anything about this matchup other than it's an out-of-conference game. There might have been animosity between the schools, maybe one of these schools is notorious for these types of games, or maybe it was just one of those nights. Nonetheless, this crew, in my opinion, did a great job of keeping the game on the tracks and getting everyone safely to the finish line, if you don't mind me mixing my metaphors. This leads us to our final question. What do you do to maintain control in games when the players get heated and emotions are on the edge? Please put your answer in the comments section below. Personally, I try to maintain a presence. When applicable, I want to crash hard on tackles and use my voice to let players know I'm there. Secondly, I want to remain cool, calm, and collected. It does no one any good if officials get emotional. And finally, and as much as I hate to do it because my natural inclination is to let them play, I throw my flag. No more benefits of the doubt. You even think about fouling, and it's a foul. Even in blowouts, coaches don't like to move backwards because of penalties. Flags seem to get everyone's attention. With the 2023 high school football season well underway, the stakes are getting higher for some teams and frustrations are growing for others. This means players might become irascible and do things they shouldn't do. As officials, we need to be prepared for these types of games, and we need to have a plan on how to handle emotional players. I know I said I had 3 questions for you, and I've already asked those 3 questions, but I actually have one more for you.
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
Please put your answer to that question, as well as all your other answers, in the comments section below. Also, we'd love to hear your thoughts, wisdom, and experience when it comes to officiating games when players' emotions run high. Thanks for watching, and if you got something out of this video, please like and subscribe. And remember, flap those unsportsmanlike signals. Up, up, and away!
If you're already a high school football official, have a great season. If you're not a high school football official, now is the perfect time to become one. Contact the Evergreen Football Officials Association and we'll help you make it happen. Until next time, we're the EFOA, making good officials better.